For the first time since the Blue Jays swept the Atlanta Braves at Rogers Center, the Blue Jays win a series. Thank God they got it done today. I mentioned in the last video how I really wanted this one tonight, or this afternoon. Because you win the game, you end that series losing streak, you know. The flight back home's positive, and you have an off day tomorrow. So you won't be sitting there after like a 6-11 road trip, or I guess a 6-11 stretch in that 17 in a row span, and another series loss, right? You get the series win today, 3-0 over the Minnesota Twins, win it, and are back above 2 games over 500 at 28-26. And with this win today over Minnie, if we were in the AL Central, we would have just jumped the Minnesota Twins for first place. Meanwhile, we're a game back of the, because assuming they lose today, we're like a game back of the Red Sox for 4th. It's just wild, the American League East and the American League Central, how vastly different they are. But let's break down the game. Yusei Berrios got the start for the Blue Jays, and he was remarkable. Sure, the walks are there, but let's be honest, that was a daily occurrence for Blue Jay pitchers in Minnesota this weekend. But Yusei Berrios was dominant. That changeup, I've said it, I don't know how many times now, that changeup is filthy. I don't know where it came from. He just started using it more, but it is fantastic. He had 5 Ks in the game. I think he said 2 in the slurve and 3 on the changeup. So 3 of his 5 strikeouts were on that changeup. And I just thought he worked around a little bit of damage at times, but really settled in. There were some base running mistakes in the early goings of the game by Edouard Julien, who got thrown out, I believe, at second base. And if he wasn't, it was Kirky who fired it. I think it was Springer firing it home. Gallo didn't go home, but I think Julien was so far up, rounded second base. Kirky fires it behind him, and he gets him out at second. That's a big play, because you get 1 out, and they end up not allowing any runs. If that doesn't happen, and the guy just stays at second base, that's bases loaded, nobody out, and it's a 0-0 game to this point. But they get that 1 out because of a base running mistake. Blue Jay fans know base running mistakes very well. And after that, Berrios just really settled in. 5 2/3, 4 hits allowed, did walk 5, but had 5 strikeouts, and the more important thing, did not allow a run. He was great. And the question I had for you in the last video, and I will have it, or in the last Berrios start, and I'll have it to you again. Is Berrios back? I'm going to say yes. For a few things. 1, he's confident. And 2, numbers don't lie. His ERA for his career, let me try and pull that up actually right for you guys right now. I don't have that in front of me, but let me try. He's really a career 4.24 ERA. I guess last year's really jumped that thing up hard. But let me read out his numbers. 2017, 389. 2018, he was an All-Star, 384. 2019, 368. In 2020, he actually had a 4 ERA, obviously, in very minimal starts there. And then, the first year he came to the Blue Jays, kind of that split time with the Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. He had a 3.48 ERA in 2021 with the Twins, and with the Blue Jays, it was 3.58. So he's more of that mid-threes ERA guy. With that good start today from Yusei Berrios, that brings his ERA to 3.86. It's his career numbers, really. You take away last year and that one bad season to start, like the one tough start to his career, this is what Yusei Berrios is. Now, maybe not to this extent. He's been phenomenal in the month of May. But he's been really good. And I've spent so much time talking Berrios because it's something that was talked at nauseam last year. And the negativity. Kind of the things surrounding with Alek Manoah right now was the talks of Yusei Berrios. Anyways, the Blue Jays did score a few runs today. It was helped by some shoddy defense. 2 on, 2 out. Alejandro Kirk at the dish. It's a fly ball to center field. Looks like it's going to be the end of the inning, but it might drop. Diving play for the left fielder. Can't make the play. And shout out Dalton Varsho, man. All the talk about Varsho and the inability to hit, and I've said it here. I've talked about Gurriel and Moreno and how they're doing fantastic in Arizona and this and that, and they are. And Varsho's hitting like 210, and we're like, the numbers aren't great, and he's not really doing a whole lot. We want to see better from Dalton Varsho. He was at first base. Maybe make that very clear. First base. Now, yes, 2 out, he's running on contact. So, ball gets popped up. Matt Chapman comes in to score once it falls in because he was already at second. He's off on contact as well, so he's easy scoring. But Dalton Varsho was at first. And right as Kirky makes contact, Varsho takes off, and he ends up scoring on the play. First to home with a shallow blooper in the outfield. Shout out Dalton Varsho, man. He doesn't get a lot of love. I've given him a tough time at times. But hey, when you play well and you play hard, Jays fans will love it. They really do. Now, that's it for the offense, though, for the majority of the game. Right? It's 2-0 Blue Jays. And then we go to the top of the 8th inning with George Springer on. Bo Bichette rips a single up the middle, and then Springer's at first base. He's going to round second, go to third, but it goes right under the glove of Willie Castro in center field. Left fielders, thank God for him, and the left fielders backing him up. Springer comes all the way around to score, and the Blue Jays now lead it 3-0. And that run right there, I think, gave everybody a little, okay, we good. Because then it was a great job by the bullpen. Swanson was great. Trevor Richards was phenomenal. Jordan Romano, other than a single on a slider down as a base hit, whatever, nothing crazy. Did a great job. Finished off with a really nice slider to end off the game. And you won. Jays fans, what have we said? What have we said for years? What is the thing in baseball that you hear all the time? Pitching and defense wins you games. It wins you games. And what do you see today? Berrios, outstanding. Richards, great. Swanson, great. Romano, great. Hell, you didn't allow a single run. So, no matter what I say, pitching was great. Defense. As much as Vladdy's bat is on another level when it comes to bat right now. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts today for Vladdy. He made 2 really good and really important defensive plays. It's a chopper in the hole. He makes the play. It's a long throw to Berrios on the run. Makes the throw right to the chest while Berrios is going to first. It was a beautiful play. And then a line drive from, I can't remember who hit it. But it was a really nice play. And I think there was a guy at third at that point, right? And that would have scored a run. But he makes those 2 really nice plays. Then we go to Dalton Varsho, right? Absolutely robbing Carlos Correa of extra bases because it wouldn't, holy smokes, what happened there? It wouldn't have been a home run, but really nice play for Dalton Varsho, made up for that tough one there yesterday. And then, bloop single for them. The guy at first thinks he's going to turn into Dalton Varsho and go first to third. But Varsho picks it up off the ground and just fires it over there. Gorgeous throw right on the money to Chapman. And look, no one's going to talk about it, but that tag for Chapman was incredible. Had his foot in place in front of the base, so when the guy slid in, he slid into his foot. And he got the ball about here. That's not really where you want it if you're trying to tag someone out. You want it down near the base. But Chapman got it and just went bang, right down and got him right on the foot. A credible tag. Again, defense, right? That's a play at third base. These are crucial plays. That ball drops for Correa. God forbid it happens again to Varsho, and it's a home run. It's a 2-1 game at that point. Or is it it might have been a 2-1? I can't remember when that happened. I think it might have been a 3-1 game. And so, the Varsho one, let's say the guy's safe at third base. Who knows what happens after that? They could drive in another run. Pitching and defense will win you games. You just need to get enough offense. Now, the offense still wasn't great today. Maybe the approach was better because they were really working Bailey over. That's what I was going for. He only went 5 innings, but he threw like 90-odd pitches. They really worked him hard, but they couldn't get the runs across. Again, another situation. Vladdy, guy at third, less than 2 out, strikes out, can't get it done. It's just like, it's still a painful thought. But the off day tomorrow, we're hoping really kind of resets these fellas, right? George Springer, he back. People can stop. People that can stop about the leadoff not being able to lead or not being the leadoff hitter anymore. People can stop about Springer being washed. He went 2 for 3 with a run scored today. Walked once. Got on base 3 of the 4 times he came to the plate. He's now hitting .260. Remember we talked about a few days, like last week or something, about George Springer having 2 doubles? I believe he had a double today, and if that's the case, he has 5 now. So there's that. He had a walk today. That's walk number 20. The OBP jumped 8 points today to 329. Still not great, but that OPS is above 700 now, and with the 2 hits and the walk today, that's going to go up as well. Springer has found it again. Now, Bo Bichette, another multi-hit game. Dude's a freak. He was 2 for 4 in the game. Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 of the runs scored. Got hit by a pitch, but he also walked once as well, so that's a good day for Chappie. Kirky, 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs. That's about it for him. Three runs on 7 hits for the Blue Jays, struck out 9 times, walked twice. And we talked about the pitching staff. I mean, Berrios, fantastic. Trevor Richards, clean inning of work. Allowed a walk, but that was it. Struck out 3 guys. He was outstanding. Eric Swanson. And by the way, Trevor Richards, remember we talked about DFAing this guy and sending him packing early in the year? Dude has a 3.68 ERA this year. Just going to leave that there. Eric Swanson, great inning and a third for him. Phenomenal. No base runners at all. Struck out 3. Marvelous. And Jordan Romano saved number 12 on the season for him. Allowed a hit, like I said, the base hit earlier, but struck out the side afterwards and did a phenomenal job cleaning up the game. Now, we move forward. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video because I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about. You play after the off day tomorrow, you welcome in the Milwaukee Brewers to town, and game 1 is going to be the tough one. And if you can find a way to win that game, it might set some tones moving forward. Adrian Hauser gets the ball for the Brewers in game 1. He's 1-0. He's only pitched 20 innings this year, so very minimal. But a 2.25 ERA and solid. He's solid. He's one of their better arms. No, we're not going to see Corbin Burns, thank goodness, in the series. But Adrian Hauser's a really good pitcher as well. He's going up against Yusei Kikuchi. So we all know the numbers with Kikuchi recently. The walks have been up. The long ball's been up. So let's see how that one plays out if you can find a way to get that win. And then you have Manoah, which, again, I know that he's had awful troubles, and that's why Vladdy's up there. Bautista's on. Manoah's chilling in the closet because we just got to take the onus off him. He's got to go out there and throw strikes. Period. End quote. That's it. And then the finale, you're going to get Kevin Gausman. So you have an opportunity here to win yet another series. So let's get it done. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the W today, smack that like button. I do appreciate it. If you feel a little better, but you're not quite there because the Jays offense still only scored 3 runs today, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jays Edition, of course. Game 1 of the 3-game set against the Brewers on Tuesday night. Adrian Hauser, Yusei Kikuchi. It's a pitching matchup there. 7:07 first pitch. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the win and the series win today. We'll talk to you guys then.